Good morning and welcome to Lead with Love's channel. And today I wanted to talk about the light body. The light body. What is the light body? This is all spiritual terms, spirituality. So, and then I'm going to just go in. It's a 12-minute read. So, I'm going to just do this one article in this video. So, it's by Andye Murphy, written February 6, 2020. It's the times in reference to transformation, spirituality, and light workers, because we are light workers. So, and then I'm gonna just go into the article because I was looking for stuff to define a light worker. No, not light worker, light body. But and then it just goes into science. Everything goes into science and it has theories and all this stuff. I don't want to go into the science part of it. Like, I wanted to go into the spirituality part of it. So with this article, it has the spirituality part of it. So I'm going to go in. The evolution of mankind is processing more rapidly than at any other time in recorded history. So time is moving fast, going without going unrest. We look not to the future, but to the teachings of the past to bring greater meaning to our human existence. So, and then we try to discover our history, like we're lost. When we dive deeply, we find the forgotten knowledge of the mystery schools. So you're trying to find all the stuff that is kept hidden, is mystery schools, all the knowledge, all this stuff that has been kept hidden. Like, now we want to look it up, now we want to find it, now we care, right? Legends of people levitating, yogis living hundreds of years and even walking through walls. For each tradition, the teachings of the light body were those skills reserved for the highest initiates, forming the foundations of these godlike feats. So it makes me think of the X-Men movie when they was walking through the walls and doing all that stuff. So it's like a lot of the movies that come out and they have stuff that has to do with magic or science or UFOs, like supernatural things. It's like it's relevant to real life things because there's always some truth to the lies they feed us, because they feed us so many lies, and then you have to sit there and you have to uncover it. I'm gonna go in the article. So what is the light body? The term itself can be a bit nebulous, so we put some principles in place to better grasp the big picture concept of the light body. To put simply, the light body is our vehicle to graduate from the human condition to return to source. And the goal of each soul is to merge with God. So then the activation of our light body is what gets us there. So to graduate from the human form, that's how you go from 3D, 5D, and God is the activation. You merge with God, like you become closer to God. Mystical traditions knew that everything is energy. That's why I say that. Energy is everything. Billions of molecules, that's the science of it, right? Billions of molecules, each acting as their own cosmos. As nothing in this world is just physical, it's the accumulation of constantly moving energy creating matter. Knowing how to use the form optically was the work of the sages and is now becoming the practices of the awakened collective. So that's when I say that nothing is what it seems. So it's like things can look one way, but there's more to it, and you really have to look into it. You have to pay attention to what is going on to see things for what it really is, because a lot of things that you see is not what it is, and you have to pay attention so you can tell what is going on. Elements of the light body. The human energy field is made up of several layers. The terms etheric body, mental body, astral body, and emotional body are all aspects of the light body. Beyond these Destes are further ways to activate the higher functions of the light body. So you see all this stuff: etheric body, mental body, astral body, and emotional body. Those are all things I will have to look those up separately so I could get a definition. And they're ways for you to activate the light body. You want to get closer to God so you can get to your light body. In electrical impulses, energetic bodies beyond the physical can be detected. Aura in photos, also known as Kirlian photography, can capture images of these bodies. Shamans and gifted healers regularly work with these fields. So they work with auras. They can see your aura. Like, you can look at a person and you can see through them. Like, you can see you can see their aura. Not everyone is gifted to see the auras. You know, that takes time. It takes practice. It takes, you have to work on yourself. You always have to grow, heal, and evolve. Work on yourself to make yourself better. Merkaba. Merkaba. This is an Egyptian term translated as Mer. Mer means light. Ka is soul. Ba is body. So Merkaba. That's light, soul, and body. Is known as the chariot of the soul and must be activated to achieve ascension. Wow, so that's what I was talking about last night. It was ascension, like the symptoms of ascension, because we can all be going through ascensions and you think you're sick. It's your allergies, your nose is always itching, it's swollen, it's red, you're sneezing, you're coughing, you're tired, and you're having all these symptoms of ascension because you're not sick. It's ascension, like you're changing, you're growing, you're getting better, you're becoming better. This article has a lot of different terms and ways to see yourself. So it has rainbow body. Once the light body is activated, more sincere practices and absolute love, that's why everything I say, lead with love, are necessary to elevate the light body to the rainbow body state. Like, wow, okay. The rainbow body is the result of maintaining a constant frequency of unconditional love. So everything is done out of love. Like, you cannot sit there and be angry, be malicious, be mean. Like, you can't be like that. Like, you have to do everything out of love. That's the rainbow body. Having healed every wound, like, you heal yourself. Like, you can heal yourself, purify every thought, even your thinking process. Like, you don't even think malicious things. Like, you could feel and you could want to say all this, you could talk crazy, but it's like you get to the point where you don't think crazy, you don't wish people no harm, nothing. It's like everything is just pure. You pure every thought and you released every judgment. Like, there's no judgment, there's nothing to judge. The rainbow body will ignite. It's an absolute unwavering of this vibration that allows us to achieve ascension. So that is how you have to heal yourself. So it can be people that hurt you, that harm you, that'll make you want to hate everybody, but you don't hate them. You don't hate them. You don't judge them. You forgive them and you grow. You heal yourself and you evolve from that and you make yourself better. You make yourself better. And when you sit there and you make yourself better and you forgive these people because they don't know what they're doing. They sitting there and they're playing games and they're trying to ruin your life and they just ruin their own life. And it's like, you know what? It's okay. It's okay. I forgive you. I'm not mad. It's okay. And you move forward with your life. Like, you don't judge them, nothing. Don't wish them no ill will. It's like everything is just, you just give it to God. Like, take that, please. Both Jesus and Buddha ascended in this form. In their perfection, nobody's perfect. But, in their perfection of the human, because they weren't human, Jesus and Buddha, they became gods and showed others the way to accomplish this frequency. The teachings of both masters are instructions illuminating the path for others to follow. So, one way is you have to heal yourself. Like a lot of things, a lot of people are still angry at their past or angry and hold resentment towards people. And then those are all feelings you have to let that go. You have to let it go and you have to grow. You have to heal yourself, heal those wounds, and you can move forward. That's how you move forward, is by forgiving them and moving forward. You don't have to be their friends. No, you just forgive them for yourself so that you can be a better human being, you know? This has a lot of info. So Ascension and the light body. Once the Merkaba is activated in our highest fields, Merkaba is light, soul, and body. Did I say that right? Let's go back. Yeah, Merkaba, light, soul, and body. Mer is light, Ka is soul, Ba is body. So I had it right. Once the Merkaba is activated and our highest fields of the light body are achieved, we illuminate the rainbow body through our consistency, loving thoughts, and sustained ecstatic frequency. With this luminous vibration intact, we're able to dissolve back into source, creating any form we wish, thereby achieving immortality as it was promised. Ascension is our graduation to full cosmic consciousness. The rainbow body is the highest graduation of the light body, and the Merkaba must first be activated to hold these higher frequencies if we wish to ascend. Experiencing the light body. If you have good thoughts, they will shine out of your face like sunbeams, and you will always look lovely, always be happy. That's by Roald Dahl. Have you ever been around someone who excluded sacred? That's different. Amma comes to mind. As soon as you're in their presence, you feel peaceful, inspired, and more fulfilled. Way beyond charisma, this is a direct experience of a highly activated light body. Being near them is discernible in your own body. I recall being in a couple of events with teachers of such caliber and feeling lightheaded, unable to focus on anything. The magnitude of the field influenced my vision, my mind, and my spirit. In the presence of such beings, we're being activated ourselves, brought into greater spiritual alignment, and being shown we too are capable of such mastery. To activate a light body is not the work of gurus and masters. It's a way of being intended for every living being who wishes to pursue it. So the light body is not something, not everyone has the light body. Not everyone wants to be in that vibration. Like, you know, we have a lot of people that are in a low vibration and they don't think of being a good person and being forgiving, loving, caring, kind, you know, because when you're vibrating on a higher level, you exclude that. I don't know if I'm saying that right. Exclude, like, that's what you give off. Like, you give off this energy, like people are around you and they're happy and they're smiling and they want to be around you. Like, they want to be around your energy, and it's because you have good energy. And people always gravitate to those kinds of people. I myself, I don't like being around people because it's like they're, and I can feel everything, and I don't like it. I just don't like it. Like, I'll be around people, but I don't stay for too long. I'll be like, oh, I gotta go, you know. Like, I'll pop up, but I leave real fast. Like, I don't stay too long. I don't know. I've always been like that. I'll try to be around, or I'll stay in the corner, and I can hang, but I just don't like to be in it. Like, I could see it, I could see what's going on, and I don't like it. So I get away. But I'll pop up. I'll say, hi, what's up? How you doing? I'm talking too much. Let me go back. The importance of the light body. Beyond the supreme mastery of the physical form, the light body teachings are crucially important at this time for humanity. It is this concept we're reminded we're more than physical. It's energy. We are energy. Energy is everything. More than what we think and what we do. We're extraordinary manifestations of a universe so much bigger than our limited scope can comprehend. Manifestations. When you're manifesting, you always have to have a light heart. You have to be clean. Like, you cannot be angry. You cannot be upset. You cannot be like anxious. Like, you're anxious to get whatever it is you're doing, and you're doing it, and you have like this antsy kind of energy. Like, you cannot be in that kind of energy. Like, you have to calm down. Calm down and let that energy go and just be calm. And then whatever you're doing, whatever work you're doing, you have to work from your heart, and you have to do it with love. Like, do it out of love. Do it because this is what you want to do. This is what you honestly believe that you want to do, and you want to put your work into it. You want to put your heart into it, and that's how it becomes a success, because you're putting love into it. When you're sitting there and you're doing things with a negative mindset, malicious, you're anxious, you're worried, or you have any other emotion, you just don't do it. Just wait till you calm down and you're feeling a little better, and just work out of love. That's the highest vibration you can work out of, and whatever you do, it's gonna work because you're doing it with love. You're doing it out of love. Talking a lot, right? This is another bullet. Blessing of its suppression. We can conceive how essential this knowledge is to the advancement of humanity. We can also assume that why it's been so hidden from us. Everything is kept hidden. They don't want us to know anything, to keep us from achieving ascension. Like, they don't want us to grow. They don't want us to heal. They don't want us to evolve. They don't want us to be better human beings. Like, I think everybody struggles. Everybody goes through things. You have to find your way, and then you have to find your way and still do it the right way. Like, it's just crazy. Like, the way the system is set up, it's like set up for you to fail, and then you want to succeed, and then you have to find a way to succeed and to be great, because the system is set up for you to fail, so you have to overcome all of these obstacles. Back to the article. Backing off the powers that were to blame, the blame game. That's what I was doing just now. Blaming the blame game. I believe the fact that it's been kept from us is a great boon. For in its suppression, it retains its power. Its preservation, it gave humanity a chance to catch up. Mass consciousness is clicking in dramatically now, grasping onto ancient teachings and seeking out transparency in all affairs. So the ancient knowledge is like we're trying to find it. Like, we want to go back to the pharaohs. We want to go back to the pyramids and find out all this knowledge that the ancestors knew. They knew so much. And then it's like, we don't know anything. Like, we don't know anything because the history doesn't teach us. They don't want us to know. They don't want us to wake up. And then it's like, the only way you're going to wake up is that you have to know your history. You have to know what's going on. You have to know what your ancestors did, what they went through. Like, this is stuff that is necessary for you to ascend. Like, you have to know where you come from, like what happened in the past. Like, it is deep, it is powerful, and you'll be happy. Once you snap out of it, wake up. Mass consciousness is clicking in dramatically now, grasping onto ancient teachings and seeking out transparency in all affairs. What once seemed complex, like you think it's so difficult, is being illustrated in memes and hashtags. A peek through any social media feed will illuminate a new trend towards reclaiming ancient wisdom. Humanity has evolved, and it's now that we're able to achieve these teachings with finesse and mastery. So I do post memes, and like I like those posts that talk about the ancestors, the pharaohs, the gods. I like all that stuff. And then when other people do post it, like I repost it and I share it because it is knowledge. And then you'll think it's just a meme, but there is knowledge in it. And and that's how people learn. They look at it and they're like, oh, like this makes sense. And that's how people grab on, because people now, our attention span is so low. Like they don't want to read a whole book. Like they'll look at a picture and they'll look at that and they'll remember that, but they won't remember what you wrote. So you have to know how to gravitate towards people. This is long, so I'm gonna just read the title, like the bullets. The importance of a light body. Blessing of its suppression. That's the blessing of it being hidden for so long. It's just been powerful. It has been very, very powerful. And once we figure it out, then we can get the same power. Necessity of discernment. You have to be careful, and you just have to be careful with people, with tricksters, with people that are false gods, false prophets, all these people that want to trick you, and they're not your friends. They're not on your level, and you don't have to deal with people like that. You have to just let them go. Have a nice life. Nice knowing you. I gotta go. Bye. But I'm gonna look at how to activate the light body. Your light body is a vehicle to assist you in experiencing your God state, and it's the most worthy gift you can give yourself. Don't beat yourself up. Do your best, stay in your truth, and heal missteps as they occur. Intention matched with frequency will be the surest path to ascension. Below, they share a few steps for activation. Is raising your vibration. That's vibing high. Stay in a high vibration. Anything that's low vibe, don't deal with it. Don't put up with it. You get away from it. Vibration and purity of intention must be in place before undergoing the activation. So you have to have a good mindset, pure intentions, good intentions. Here are a few ideas to get you started. The pineal gland decalcification of the pineal gland is mandatory for us to achieve higher states of awareness. Fluoride intentionally shuts down the pineal gland, supporting the suppressions of its importance. Be conscious of your work to facilitate this healing. So whenever you're drinking anything that has fluoride in it, don't drink it, because it suppresses the pineal gland, and that is what you need for activation. Like, not for activation, for ascension. Like, it has to be clear, it has to be decalcified. Like, you have to have your pineal gland intact. So fluoride, if you see anything that has fluoride in it, it purposely shuts down the pineal gland. So don't use it. So that's in reference to toothpaste, anything that has fluoride in it. It is not good for you, because it shuts this gland down, and the pineal gland is mandatory for us to achieve higher states of awareness. I think there was an artist that was like, they stopped using fluoride. You know, fluoride is in toothpaste. They stopped using a specific toothpaste because it had fluoride in it. And then he knew that it was shutting down the pineal gland. And then he knew that he needed the pineal gland for him to achieve the higher states of awareness. So, and now he uses the all natural toothpaste, and he doesn't use the fluoride. I forgot what artist it was, but he's very conscious and very into health, health and stuff. So then the food we eat carries cellular vibrations and memories. Do you know how was your meal gathered, treated, and prepared? While a straight vegetarian diet may be the most optimal, small changes like non-GMO, organic, and sustainably raised animal products will go a long way. Additionally, bless your food. Bless your food and ask the vibration match you and serve you exactly where you are now. So food, like food is a big thing. That's why we have so many vegans now, and food is expensive. So, and then what's expensive is for you to eat healthy, but for you to eat not healthy and fast food is cheap, and it makes you gain weight, and it's not healthy for you, and it's just not good for you. So it's more expensive to eat healthy and to have a good diet. But you know, the system, the media, the everything is set up because they don't want you to wake up. They don't want you to ascend. So the system, everything is set up for you not to wake up. You have to pay attention to this. Cook, eat something from home. Like, you don't have to eat outside food because it is not good for you. Meditation, prayer, every breath is a prayer. Use your thoughts to connect to the universe and give gratitude for everything. Meditation will also bring us to stillness within, where we can connect with the wisdom of our own hearts. That's meditation. That's like staying to yourself, like just having time to yourself. Breathing is a prayer, you know. Music and sound frequencies. Sound is the language of the cosmos. The right music, binaural beats. I listen to binaural beats a lot. Classical music or even heavy metal at the right moment can break up stagnant energy and alleviate any low vibrational thoughts. Laughter, because when you laugh, it kills everything. Korean shamans use laughter as their primary healing tool. Anytime we find ourselves in a lower state, depressed, irritated, or angry, know your go-to to bring you into the giggles. You want to laugh. A YouTube video or a funny joke will bring you back to higher frequencies. So whenever you're feeling down or you're just not feeling yourself, like you need something to make you laugh, and things will, you know, put you back in the high vibration. Spending time in nature, time outdoors is the most fundamental ally to change your frequency. Commune with nature to remember the rhythm and timing of the universe, which is different than other human drive for instant gratification. So that's like, you know, going to the park, like just walking around the grass, the trees, being around water. You know, the sun. The sun has been a boon of humanity in every world's culture. Get yourself some vitamin D to lift any funk and stimulate the pineal gland chakra. Be clear. Dishonesty, that's lying. Like, you hate a liar. I can't stand a liar. I swear. Dishonesty and addiction are detractors from this work. To be pure light in an active light body means holding purity in your thoughts, will, and intention. Ooh, I need water. My voice is... I'm sorry. I'm talking and I need water. Be impeccable with your word and heal what clouds your mind, and allowing more light to penetrate. I'm gonna stop right here because I gotta go to the bathroom. Like, oh my god. light body activation meditation. Well, okay. Ecstasy as our birthright. Wow. Okay. So it has pretty good stuff. I have to go to the bathroom. But this article has so much information. It is what is your light body. I am going to put it in the description box so you can check it out. You can follow through. And thanks for watching. This is for your light body. This is for Ascension. This is spiritual talk. This is all spiritual talk. So thanks for listening. Thanks for clicking on the video. The link will be in the description box. Have a good day. Bye.